You are currently listening to Difm.party with Sue Braun, and your host is also Sue Braun.
Yay! Hey, welcome back to the show, everybody. Where the hell have we been? What happened? It's been 3 weeks. Am I right, Leech? Technocrat Leech on the video somehow, somewhere.
I don't know. It's been a blur.
It's been a blur. That's all I need to know. That it's been a blur. So it wasn't just me, right?
It was me too, at least.
It was you too.
Maybe
all right,
more people.
I'm glad you are taking some of the blame. After all, it was you that gave birth to America's baby. Oh, I'm just going to turn myself down here. Difm.party. That is the website which somehow might lead you in the direction of the video that Leech is programming right now. Hi, I'm Sue Braun, Technocrat Leech. We're waiting for Nick the Bard to update his Skype account in order to call in. This is the kind of highfalutin tech stuff that we do here.
We're trying to upgrade Nick the Bard's firmware. Right now we're on Nick the Bard 2.0, and we're trying to get to Nick the Bard 3.0, but it's been a bit of a problem upgrading. It's like it's the software won't take. It won't take.
You need to back off that mic, son. We need to get. I'm thinking of getting.
I'm standing my ground on this mic.
I'm thinking of getting one of those Michael Jackson pantyhose hoops for this bad boy right here in Central Jersey. You know, just place it right nice in front of my Neumann. You know, put the pantyhose over my Neumann. Does that sound scintillating or what? Folks, only a nerd would understand what I mean by that. You know what I mean, Leech?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah, okay, sure, okay. Maybe instead of having a pop filter, like you see in We Are the World, that video, like instead of having that, why don't they just put a knee-high pantyhose just directly over the condenser mic? I mean, wouldn't that just like solve a bunch of problems all at one time? Am I like way off on that, Leech?
No, I mean you can solve world hunger, and also you can break open one of those eggs.
Eggs.
Egg.
Eggs. You know, I used to do stuff with those legs when I was a kid. You know, that any kind of thing that was sturdy and out of the norm and looked kind of modern, I'd collect them. You know, I collect all sorts of stupid things, including those eggs, and I just hide things in them. You know, or just make like domed cities for you know, my Barbies or whatever I had to just walk among this like doomed planet.
Yeah.
With this miniature like sealed domed cities and stuff.
I mean, you know, a lot of stuff's gonna go down. You know, with the climate change and all the problems and carbons and stuff.
Did I mention Barbie was nude? So in the future, everybody's gonna look like Barbie, nude and like sexless, completely disproportioned.
Yes, and their legs cannot possibly sustain the top of their body. It's like the center of gravity's all wrong.
Right, and their feet aren't flat on the ground at all. They're on their tiptoes, and they have what you call those, like segmented limbs or whatever you call it. Yeah, you ever pop a Barbie? It's like cracking your knuckles. You know, you ever pop your sister's Barbies? Like pop them. I remember them popping somehow. Is that a correct memory, or is that just some fucked up shit I made up?
No, they popped. They popped real.
Okay.
They popped real good.
I'll bet you like autopsied your sister's Barbie. I'll bet you like went right in there with like a straight edge and just fucking took a femur out, just sliced it lengthwise, pulled all that fleshy plasticky, what is that shit, apart. It got right down to the marrow of the wire under there, because it's like all wire, I think.
No, I played real nice. Did a little house, you know. Ken would chip in with the errands, and he would do the dishes at least occasionally.
Who?
You know, Ken.
Who? Oh, Ken. Oh, that Ken.
Ken.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Ken
You know,
doll.
he's not.
Yes,
he's not an absentee father. Okay, he comes home. You know, he has time for the kids and time for the wife. You know, they do a little Netflix on the couch. That's how we played.
Yeah. You never wanted to? Did you play with super balls? You know those little super balls, like
Ken didn't have any of those.
whacked them. No, I mean you without Ken. Would you do stuff without him?
I didn't do anything without Ken.
Let's say
Barbie got real jealous. She got real jealous.
Maybe Ken was napping one time, and you were like, "Let me play with this super ball that I got out of the vending machine." Did you ever try and cut one of those open, or just like put it on like a wood stump outside in the yard and take a hatchet to it?
No, that would be disrespectful to the creator of that item.
Mr. Whammo.
Yes, him.
Herbert P. Whammo. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I just want to cut stuff open and just, you know, not animals and stuff, but like, you know, just get to the center of what it is that makes like an object like that work. You know? I want to see the core of that rubber, like psychedelic ball. You understand what I'm saying? It's my journey to the center of the mind via a harmless toy.
Yeah, you know what I think was great about toys, and maybe it was a little slightly after my time, but I think in the late '80s, early '90s, they started experimenting with technology with the toys, and like to sometimes good effect and sometimes horrible effect. Like I think there was a Barbie that was like a rollerblade Barbie, and it shot out sparks. And I don't have to finish the end of this story because you know how it goes. And a couple class action lawsuits later, you know, they figured it out. Like, let's not do this.
Wow. Yeah, there's always got to be a problem. You know, I've been in the Goodwill. I went like 2 weeks in the row to because I always go to the Goodwill. Sometimes you find some cool stuff in there. Usually, I'm just looking to clothe myself, but they have this exercise board in there. It's just collecting dust. I mean, there's just funk all over it anyway. It looks kind of like a skateboard deck. It's not this new thing that they have out now, which is probably the same thing as what I'm looking at in the Goodwill, but like remarketed or something. But it's like a balance board, and it's just black and covered with cheese. I don't know. And I'm like, do I need that in my home? Is that something I could use in my home? Should I balance? I'm going to fall on my ass. No, that's probably not something I need in my home. I don't know. Hey, I was going to ask Nick, and I'm sure he's busy updating his
yeah, we got to
account.
get Nick on here. I did all Halloween themed stuff. Excited to get him on and hear about his all experience. And I desperately hope that we can get him on by the end of the show, but
yeah, we'll make it happen, Nick. Don't despair.
Update
it's going to happen, Nick, one way or another. And we can always get him on the telephone also. That's an option.
Yeah, he can call. He can call in. What's the number again?
The number to call in. Oh yeah, I should mention to people that we actually do have a telephone number that you can call in if you want to participate in the program. It's actually on our comments board and in other social media places, hopefully. 347-201-0533. That's 347-201-0533. I'm gonna pop that up on Facebook right now. So did you vote on Halloween? Isn't that?
I voted for Dracula.
Wasn't that? I think that was crazy the way they intersected those two holidays. I don't think that'll ever be done again. I don't think.
What do you mean?
I don't think, you know, they're going to intersect like costumes and children voting and candy and you know, our national election all on the same night. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that'll happen again. But thank God the election's
for 4 years.
Yeah, thank God the election's over with, though. Whew. That was close.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. I'm glad that everybody came together, and it was a close one, a very competitive fight, and just that spirit renewed my faith in America and American politics. That
really,
we could do it.
Surprise!
Oh, we could do it, and still come together and heal all wounds immediately afterwards. That was just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, Trump really he I can't believe that he's so flexible. First of all, I mean, that was just
doing a split on
crazy.
Stage.
That was nuts. It was so nuts. After a certain point in a older gentleman's life, those hamstrings aren't as flexible as they used to be.
Yeah. And
he really showed America what he's made of, which is possibly the same material that's stuffed inside a Barbie. No, Nick, we do have in the background, though, I'd like to point out background music from what I understand. I've been told. And we also have Cheeky and Shithead, the two birds.
Lulu. Her name's Lulu.
Oh, sorry. Shithead and Lulu.
Close enough.
Two birds that Leach owns in the background. The show is strictly audio on the human part. On the inhuman part, we will be torturing you with video. Oh, look who's here. Nick Zignowskis, who says, I do not even know something. I don't know. I think he's still calling in on your cell phone.
No, he's doing a text chat to us, but
okay, that's
I can
nice.
see him on the text. I can't reach him. Anyway,
that's good. We can have Nick actually call into the thing. I don't know if he can hear us, but the phone number once again is what's that phone number once again? It's 347-201-0533. That's 347-201-0533. Nick, why don't you give that number a call and make
hey, we got Nick in here? Oh my god, Nick. We got Nick. It's a freaking miracle.
All right, who's throwing the phone across the studio?
It's Nick.
By the way,
Nick.
That is Nick. Okay, good. Nick, is that your giant costume we're hearing, or what is going on? Just want to remind everybody, Do It For Me is here. We started at 9 o'clock. We're here until about 10 o'clock, and we are remote Skyping from 3 different locations. We've got Leach in the Bronx. We've got Subron, that's me in Central Jersey. We've also got Nick the Bard somewhere out there.
Nick Le Bard.
Can you tell me a simple cell phone call didn't work? A simple Nick the Bard's cell phone. Now his cell phone doesn't work. Calling you on your cell phone, trying to get this 347. Let's see who calls first, Nick the Bard or somebody else.
Skype is informing me that Nick is on this call, but I don't hear him. I thought all that rustling meant that he was here, but I guess not. Let's go on without him.
Skype is full of shit. Nick, if you're out there, or anybody, the number to call is 347-201-0533. 347-201-0533. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/DIFM on WFMU. That's DIFM on WFMU. We're there. We're square. We pooped ourselves, essentially.
Get used to it.
Get used to it. So you've been pregnant for, how long were you gestating America, Leach? We learned on Facebook that
4 years now. 4 years.
Having America's...
Yeah, 4 years.
You were having...
Immediately after Obama was announced to win the presidency, around in November of this 4 years ago. Yes, America's baby was placed in my belly.
You were second presidential term pregnancy. I get it. All right. Listen, congratulations on giving birth to America's baby. Do you have a name for America's baby yet, Leach?
I think I'm calling it postpartum depression.
Okay.
Is that a good name for a kid?
Good enough.
I don't know. I didn't consult any books.
So you're not gonna go. You're not gonna like do like that Pennsylvania family and call your kids Adolf and Eva and that kind of stuff, or you're not even gonna go with Parmesan.
A Parmesan is a protected term. That they have to actually, the kid has to come from a specific region in Italy for them to be named that. So, no, I don't want to get sued.
Okay, Parmesan protected under Italian law. That works for me. Folks. Not folks. Leech. Tell me some of the side effects of your pregnancy. Did you save the afterbirth?
Saving it for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice. Make a nice. Do like an oyster stuffing, and use that to moisten it up. Delicious.
That's a good suggestion.
Folks, this is an actual, not quite a radio show per se, but we are on the dead appendage of WFMU right now. This particular program is off while it's off the schedule. See, I'm trying to give it an upbeat thing. While we're off the schedule for the next 9 months, we do in fact have a home on the WFMU playlist page, but fuck, I don't know. Can anybody find it? I have no idea. Last time we did this, people found it, and I'm not sure how that happened, but
it's a sign that we posted on the shed.
Yeah. There you go. So anyway, I know it's a big shock. We're not going to get a lot of heat this week because, quite frankly, I'll tell you what, Leech. I got an email from a listener, and he's like, "What do you? I guess you're not doing this anymore." I mean, and he meant this video stuff that we've been doing off, as the dead appendage of WFMU. Yes, we're back, and I immediately sent him an all bold-faced typed email. Tonight, 9 p.m., DIFM.party. We're here, and we're back.
Get used to it.
We are, and we're wondering why Nick the Bard's cell phone is not working. It's okay, Nick. I posted the phone number somewhere, and you can call it. This is how close we are, folks. The three of us, we're bonded like that. We can't even. There's such a huge electromagnetic field surrounding our friendship that we can't even call into each other without, magnets bouncing off the surface of our friendship bond. Does that make sense? Sounds like a lot of shit to me, honestly.
I'd buy it.
Folks,
do a Kickstarter for that. I'll buy it.
Yeah. Folks, I am, like you are, I am watching the Hollow Creeps video that Technocrat Leech is freeforming right now. So he's got video going. I've posted the link for the video on both my personal Facebook page, and if you're not a friend of mine, well, there's probably a very good reason for that. And also on the DIFM on WFMU Facebook page. And I am really getting creeped out here. We've got some GIFs going on, a little animation, all kinds of things. Halloween. Oh god damn it! I hate this Exorcist stuff. This is crazy. I was supposed to see The Exorcist on film in Asbury Park. I was like, yeah, I've never seen it in the comfort of a theater. I thought I would go, but then I found out I would be going alone. And I was just like, oh, hell nah. I'm not going to see that shit alone. Oh, God, this is so creepy. DIFM is on YouTube. We're all watching the video. Where are you? Yeah, where are you? That's a good question. Where are you? We know Leech had a baby. We know me. Where have I been, Leech? You don't even care enough to ask.
I know where you've been.
Oh, look at you. You know where I've been. I've been doing stuff.
I know exactly where you've been.
Oh, okay, fine. I missed TMI all over the place. Everybody knows what I'm up to.
Doing stuff with
Yeah.
cats.
With
Doing stuff with cats.
Yeah, doing stuff with cats. Winterizing my feral cat house outside. I've been making dinner a lot. All right,
For
but you didn't know that.
cats. For cats.
No, not for cats.
For
humans.
and cats.
I'm making my famous pumpkin chili. It's sitting on the goddamn stove right now, Technocrat Leech. And you know what? There's some jasmine rice. You make the bed of rice. You put the chili on top. Bam! A hearty fall meal.
And then you give it to a cat.
You don't probably want to give it to the cat. They can eat the rice.
Why, they don't like jasmine rice? They like round rice?
I don't think they're good with tomatoes. I have the pumpkin and tomato in there, so they may not be down with... they're not down with onions or garlic either. I don't think that's good for cats. I don't know what happened to me volunteering at my local animal shelter. That never quite panned out.
I did see 2 slices of pizza by the feral cat camp near my apartment, and one of the slices of pizza had the cheese taken right off. So I assume that they like the cheese only. They're not fans of the crust.
Yeah, no, they're gluten free, so they can have the cheese. It's not a dairy situation, but basically, this exorcist stuff is freaking me out on the video.
I have plenty more.
Oh, I'm sure. Good. Scare the pants off of people, for God's sakes. Young Linda Blair was only, I think, between the ages of 13 and 15 when she did that. Did I ever tell you my exorcist horror story?
No.
So I was like, oh my God. So I was like around 11 or 12. And we, in one of the many moves in my lifetime, we lived in this shitty garden apartment in South Jersey, in a town that is like haunted. Like there's books written about this place. It's a haunted. It's a shitty white trash town, and it's haunted, and it's whatever. But so we lived in this apartment complex that was haunted. Before that, I had no idea what haunted stuff was. I mean, anyway, there's a laundry list of shit that happened in this apartment that was so scary and fucked up. I can't even, like dozens of things that happened. But one of the things that was going on was I was reading my mom's copy of The Exorcist, which is quite graphic and really terrifying. Probably 10 times more terrifying than the film itself. And I think these ghosts were like, we're going to mess with these people. And also, like, the copy of the book would be like in some bizarre place in the house where I couldn't find it. And, things would like show up all the way in the back of the walk-in closet, things that had just been outside only like hours before. One time I woke up and my blanket was interwoven in the blinds, in the Venetian blinds.
Holy shit!
How fucked up is that? I woke up. It was really bad. Never mind. Like, yeah, I would come home. We had a cat at the time, and the cat. I would walk in the room, and the cat would already have been so freaked out by what was going on that the cat was just like permanently fluffed up and freaked out the entire time.
That's what I'm doing right now.
And the cat basically got out of the house. We're not even sure how, because we had like double entry door. I think the ghost put the cat out, and the cat was just shivering under a bush for like 3 days.
Shoo cat.
Shoo. Meanwhile,
boo,
yeah,
boo and shoo. Boo and shoo.
A giant insect came in one time, and it was terrorizing me. It was just it was ridiculous. Just the shit that went down in that place was insane. And it was totally haunted. It was one of those, like, this was way before Poltergeist came out too. And do you remember that scene in Poltergeist, if you ever saw it, where like the chairs or like the dining room chairs are like rearranged on top of the table? Like, I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
A similar thing happened in this weird apartment where the breakfast dishes were like the saucers were turned upside down. Like 1 minute they were like, you know, whatever, just sitting on the table. The next minute they were like stacked and the saucers were upside down. Really weird shit. We had infestations of flies. We had infestations of mice. And I mean, yeah, just crazy stuff was going on there. And what other stuff? Oh yeah, so then there was this road trip I took. I took a road trip to visit this place like several years back, Leech. And it was the scariest like revisiting of a place ever. It was so bizarre. The whole thing was so bizarre. And
do you ever think you might have been the ghost in this occasion?
No, I had my boyfriend with me, and he was, you know, this is a reasonable person, and he got so freaked out. As soon as we got out of the car, we walked up to like the apartment complex, and we heard, and it was like the middle of the day, like during the week, and we heard this like maniacal laughter. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is going on? I'm like, and I just started getting like very upset. And then I was like, oh, well, we'll walk in the back. There used to be a creek back there that I used to like play in the creek and put pieces of liver in it in order to collect. What does liver collect, Leech? Can you remind me what liver collects in a stream?
Liver collects?
Yeah, no, you put a piece of liver in a stream. You've done that, right? In science,
no.
For science. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, hold on. Liver in a stream. Let's see, liver, the streaming liver.
That
no,
sounds
that's
like
not...
Is that some occult shit? Are you into like some Wiccan?
No. There was like liver disease. No, pudding. Okay, hold on. Pudding.
We're involving pudding into this?
Nope. Putting liver in milk, putting liver in a septic tank, putting liver, putting out ammonia.
You got pudding,
liver.
You got liver, you got milk, right?
Liver, putting ammonia.
And ammonia.
Putting liver in stream. Boy, that's secret striper bait. Chicken livers.
Oh, you can catch some stripers with that?
Okay, listen. Will beef liver work for catching catfish? So if you have like chicken liver or like a regular beef liver, if you just like hold on to it and like get like ankle deep in a rolling stream, something happens. The liver collects something, and I can't remember what it is.
Catfish?
If anybody knows the answer, not aphids.
Aphids. No, catfish. Catfish.
Oh, catfish. No. It's like micro bacteria. 347-201-0533.
Someone call in, please. Even Google doesn't know what the hell we're talking about.
Hey, Leech, is your phone working?
It's 100% working. I mean.
Okay, and the forwarding is working and everything.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
All right, 347-201-0533.
Ring.
Oh my freaking God, we got this guy in here. Hi, Nick.
I've been here.
But why? Oh, you've heard all of this stuff? We've been talking smack about you?
I've been here. You didn't let me say anything.
No, that's not true.
You two are talking a mile a minute. I'm trying not to talk over anyone because of the whole 2 freaking weeks I've had.
Nick the Bard, ladies and gentlemen.
That fucking Firefox had an update stack. Fucking Skype's not working on that. The fucking thing's not working right, so I have fucking find an old copy of it to get into it. I have to fucking open Internet Explorer to get the download redone.
So
then it finally worked, but I've been on the call the whole time here. On the tablet.
So how do you really feel? How do you really feel about the whole thing?
Welcome, Nick the Bard.
In with the splash. Nick, I'm so glad to hear you. Glad you're here.
Yeah, sorry, Nick. Apologies to you for interrupting my own goddamn show. but thank you so much for joining us. Did you ever put liver in a stream? Is what I want to know.
No.
That was my reaction too.
Who gave me this idea?
You're bad teachers.
My ghost. The ghost told me to put liver in the stream.
You got to get a better ghost.
Maybe it was an episode of Family Affair.
I don't know. Anyway,
Beasley told us to do it.
This is Beasley. I hated that. This is Beasley.
Haunted by Mrs. Beasley.
All right, we have Nick on the phone, folks. The excitement is now starting. Do it for me. .party, DIFM.party. Here we are.
The party has begun.
Yes, folks. By the way, I just want to mention before we talk to Nick that there is still that silent fundraiser going on for WFMU. If you are on the comments board, I have a link to it on Facebook. You can click on there and donate some cash in the name of Do It For Me. I would really appreciate that. The station is in desperate straits. And anyway, what more importantly, though, Nick, please elaborate. Tell us about your Halloween.
It surprisingly went well. I had stuff to give out. It was the bags of crap. The kids in no costume got lucky this year because I wasn't set up for their stuff.
What would you have done on other years if they did not have costumes?
I have bags of stuff for the kids and older kids in costumes, and then I have bags of stuff for kids in no costume, for the older kids in no costume.
And what did they get?
This year, they would have gotten, like, the shitty fruit chews from whatever cheap stores, and...
It's brutal. Yeah, just some minor difficulties. We're gonna get a call going. Just gotta join back into the call.
Like cancer screening.
Hey there. Hey, let's start again. We just dropped out. Just a minor thing. So we need to hear this story in full. So go back about 30 seconds and let's start again.
Go back down.
From Georgia. So I don't know. That's where they came from.
Georgia. The
pamphlets.
The pamphlets. Oh God, I feel like I'm in some sort of sucking time vortex. We're having a couple of dropout situations. It's okay. We're still here. We're holding your hand. Nick the Bard is here, especially holding your hand, talking about Halloween. Now he has bags apparently for kids in costume and bags for kids sans costume.
I got the glitch counter up. Glitch counter is at. I'm gonna do 2 for that one because that was kind of a major one. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, Nick, how many kids without costumes actually came to your door?
Out of the 76 kids that I gave stuff to, I'd say 25.
25 without costumes?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
mean, what is that? That's bullshit.
That's the older kids who don't want to give a shit. They're too cool for it.
Well, you know what? You don't get shit.
No, you get the friggin' apple, the fabled apple with the razor blades in it. That's
No, you get the you get colon cancer screening pamphlets, or you get friggin' concussion forms to fill out.
I think you're going light on them. All right. They need some pain in their life.
Maybe an actual screening.
Considering the kids in costume were getting entire boxes of candy canes and Happy Meal toys.
I guess that is more of a trick than a treat.
So what is in? So again, Nick, what is in the for the good kids? What kind of candy? You said candy canes.
They got an entire box of candy canes.
Like each 12... kid. Wait a minute. Each.
It was a good show. I think the sound in that space has definitely changed because they took the carpet out, replaced it with a wood floor.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, and part of it was going to happen because it was going to happen anyway. Part of it's because of some other artist. I don't want to say who.
Okay.
But hearing about his writer, it sounded a little more like, yeah, he's a little prima donna, but
I see.
That's my opinion.
Listen, just the fact that you heard a rumor about a writer and somebody being a...
No, this isn't a rumor. This is like, I heard the conversation about it.
Ah, nice.
But anyway, let's just move on. So, the show was actually really good. The opening act was great for once.
Okay. For once.
Well, I've seen three actual shows there. The first opening act I saw there, they were like sitcom daughter band.
Right.
The second band, like they had like constant equipment failed on stage.
Yeah.
Like everyone's guitar strap broke.
Yes. It can happen
they
to
were
the
all-
best of us.
But like everyone in the band. Like even the drummer's guitar strap broke.
That's some
Was there, like,
Halloween stuff.
Is there somebody with a hatchet running around the stage, like just, you know,
A ghost
cutting
hatchet.
up the leather? Ghost hatchet.
It was a 4-inch little person with a hatchet was running around.
Yeah, like that terror.
Like that logo from the Insane Clown Posse.
Okay. See, my references go back like 30 years, 35 years prior. So, Nick, back to Halloween. 76 people showed up at your doorstep, 25 of which did not have costumes on. Do you think that they were there because you have an epic, like a rumored epic Halloween treat bag? Do you think
Part
that's
of
what's
them.
going on?
Part
Okay.
of them, yeah.
All right. So, how do you think word gets out to the neighborhood? How do you think that works?
Facebook groups.
Neighborhood?
I'm on at least 2 different Elizabeth Crime Watch groups, one specific for this neighborhood. I was on there, like, waiting, like checking to see if anyone's, like, complaining about what I was giving out.
Okay.
Or even, like, I scared the shit out of their kid, because I was scaring kids with my costume.
Your costume was pretty epic. I wish we had a visual of that, but
Yeah, I can get one real quick.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Pretty much imagine Pustulus from Guar, but with a green face
Yes.
instead
Yeah.
of blue.
Epic as usual. Nick just all times during the year has epic costumes, and this one was definitely way up there. What you did for Halloween, what I had seen anyway, posted. So, well, did you? How many bags did you make for trick or treaters?
93.
93. And what are you gonna do with the rest of those bags?
I have, apparently after I went to sleep, like 15 more kids showed up, so I have like 2 left.
I see. So you left the bags out, or somebody else handed them out for you?
Yeah, my mother handed the other 15 out. I would say they showed up maybe about 9 o'clock.
You know, fuck that noise. You know,
you know what? I'd rather just get rid of that stuff, because those candy canes are sitting behind my couch for like 10 months.
Couch candy. Well, they weren't under the cushions. They were definitely behind the couch, right?
Yeah, but I just bought like 2 cases. So that was like 88, and I had like 5 stragglers.
Right. So you bought 2 cases. You bought 2 cases of candy canes for what specific purpose?
To give out on Halloween this year.
Oh, okay. All right.
I bought them I bought them on Christmas clearance last year.
I got Nick's costume is up on the feed right now. I was able to download it. So.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
There's a lot of frightened people right now out there.
Folks, check it out. Yeah, there's Nick the Bard. Keep that up there for a while because we have him on the phone. So yeah, nice job, Leech. Technocrat Leech is doing the video for DIFM.party, which is where you're tuned to right now. I have no idea how you got here, but you're here, and that's an excellent thing. There's a phone number that you can call in. How was your motherfucking Halloween? What sort of terrible political discourse did you get into with somebody on social media? Let us know. 347-201-0533. That's 347-201-0533. Yes, Leech.
I was going to say, probably a lot of spray tan sold this holiday season.
Hey, listen, I invented the spray tan prank on radio, okay? And I know a lot of motherfuckers try to cop my ideas from shit I've done in the past, but you know, I should start trademarking. So at least I have photographic evidence of spray tan pranking and stuff like. Never mind. I'm not angry. Still working stuff out. We'll be back on the WFMU schedule, I hope, in another. How long has it been now? How many days, Nick? Have we been off the schedule?
62.
62 days. We've
Just
been
made
off
that up.
schedule.
Just made it up. Nothing to do with
Okay.
reality.
All right. Well, yes. Well, what has anything to do with reality? Not much these days, folks. It's a free for all out there. This whole reality. 2016 is a free for all. I told you it's getting erased. 5 years, we're gonna look back on it and know what's gonna be there. Nothing. It's gonna be a big dirt mound where the Cubs relief pitcher came in at the last moment. That's what it's gonna be.
That's where America's
Nothing.
baby is going to be buried.
Yeah, the placenta of America's baby is going to be buried under that mound of dirt that we called 2016.
What's going to happen to my baby, though?
I don't know. Leech, listen, how fully dilated did you get giving birth to America's baby?
100%.
100%. I don't think that's a measurement that the doctor uses.
No, like, you can definitely fit a baseball glove through it.
Okay, that's like, a bunch of centimeters. Do you do metrics?
All of the centimeters.
Nick, do you do metrics?
The metric system is a tool of the devil.
No, well,
Okay.
I mean, why even talking about the Mets?
The Mets
are a baseball team from New York
How many-
City.
Okay, hold on. We've got it. Okay, what? Okay, how many centimeters? Okay, how many centimeters? Is America's baby's head? Hold on.
Yeah. It's
Hold
the
on.
distance from home plate to Wrigley Field's outfield, center field.
Okay. 34 cubic meters. Does that make sense? No, let's see. First more. Oh, okay. 13.5 inches or 34.5 cubic meters. Are we measuring things in cubes now? Because once we get to cubes, I'm fucked. I can't square things that are square, things that are in 3 dimensions as cubes. I can't handle it.
We're in 4 dimensions now, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Get used to it.
All right. Does America's baby have a square head? And it's got to be bigger than 35 centimeters.
America's baby's got a flexible head. It's not formed yet. The cranium's not solid.
How big is the soft spot on America's baby's head?
That's about the size of Iowa.
All right. I think you have to. If you keep punching it, it gets it gets tough. It gets like a callus, and then that's how we all get. That's how we get our heads hard. It's just repeated punching, and you grow a nice thick callus there, which eventually turns to phosphate.
You know what they say? They say, punch early, punch often.
Yes. Yeah. Don't forget to rattle that brain. Wow.
Shake that baby.
show-
Shake that baby.
Terrible on the feedback I've been getting on Difm.party. People are not down with that. They're like, that's corny.
What do you mean that's corny? That's the best.
It is, and I say, no, it's not corny. That is the best. That is the best. You know what I'm saying? They're like, really? Difm.party? Really? Like, yeah,
Really?
because it
Motherfucking
rules.
really.
Telling you. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
What are you busy doing over there? Because I know you're not. Nick may complain that he's on standby. He's waiting for the moment. But let me tell you something. He's acted diva, calling in late. He didn't upgrade his Skype. How late were you working today, Nick?
I don't work on Thursdays.
Okay, so what were you busy doing an hour before this broadcast, my friend?
Laundry.
Laundry. So laundry. So this is what Nick does. Nick messages us at night. Hold on. You'll get to respond. Just let me finish this for the listeners.
You'll have your rebuttal.
Who have no idea. You have your rebuttal. Nick, we had a sound check at 8:45. Nick, we messaged Nick to come on, do the sound check, and he says, now it's like my clock says 9:02 at this point. He says, be there in a sec. Gotta finish the laundry. I'm like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Unbelievable.
He's throwing his weight around here, you know. He's
Of course, what happens is the software is out of date. Every time you log into Skype, it updates itself. So he didn't get the opportunity to go through that process because his socks were tumbling.
Tumble dry.
All right, Nick, your rebuttal.
Wait, before you do the rebuttal, I just want to say that Skype is a motherfucking piece of shit. All right, go ahead, Nick.
Okay, my rebuttal. I put the clothes in the dryer at 8:45. I got quick thing of hummus on a taco shell.
Quick thing of hummus.
Came up, I messaged at 8:50 that I just finished my laundry. Gonna need a second to get upstairs into the attic. Put everything up in here. Then Skype was being a dick and wasn't working. You told me to update, so I did. Then I had that still wasn't working. I had to update Firefox, and then Firefox was being another cunt, and that wasn't working. And I had no web browser at the time, so I had to run downstairs, grab my tablet, load it out to there. You're not giving me a open minute to speak, and run like the two of you run it on for like 20 minutes. I'm desperately trying to run through Internet Explorer to download an old copy of Firefox that wasn't working. Then I downloaded the new Firefox, installed that, then all of a sudden it's working. Then I get to talk to you, and then I'm doing whatever we're here now.
Can I tell you where this is all coming from, Leech? Let me tell you where this is all coming from. All right. Someone is, and I did mention the DIVA word before. I'm excited to announce that Nick the Bard's starring role in the film Sex and Broadcasting can now be seen across this great national baby head of ours on Netflix. The film Sex and Broadcasting.
Netflix Instant? Can I watch it on? Oh, I can stream this. Oh my god.
You can stream the WFMU documentary called Sex and Broadcasting, in which Nick the Bard has a very wonderful and big part. And I think he's having a little stress about the potential onslaught of fan favoriting, an increased ranking on IMDb, women banging down the door, teenage boys banging down the door, this kind of thing. So, Nick, are you excited that the WFMU documentary is now streaming on Netflix, Sex and Broadcasting?
Well, I'm going to be... Let's see, what is my ranking on...
It's definitely Nick top 1,000.
Let me tell you something. Nick is this is already happening. He's checking his ranking.
See my rank.
He's checking his ranking.
Right. Wait. my IMDb ranking is. Oh, God damn it!
Use the C word again, Nick. That was charming. I haven't even used the C word.
All right.
You got to use it more often.
My ranking is down 2,939,920 this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and that's with the premiere of Sex and Broadcasting on Netflix.
It's a competitive industry. It really is.
So just so you know, Leech, you are not in the movie, but Nick and I are in Sex and Broadcasting.
You don't even want to see my rating. It's bad. It's bad.
Do you have a SAG card?
I have a sad card. The card I cry into because I don't have a SAG card.
Oh my God. Hey. Anyway, so that's listen, that's one of the things that's been happening in the last 3 weeks that we haven't been here. Leech has given birth to America's baby. Nick has been preparing for Halloween and, by the way, executing it as well. Did I mention the movie? I remember. I forgot the other thing.
I checked your rank. You're like 92,000. 90. No, not.
What is
not,
what is that? What does that mean?
932, 836.
What does that mean?
So the star meter. Like, I guess it's how famous you are.
What about me?
I don't.
Can you pay? The problem is I'm on IMDb as Lee Chernowitz and also on Leech Ernowitz. So I'm actually splitting the vote here, but can you check that? I can't do it because I'm not an industry member like you are, Nick.
I think he gets one shot at looking at an IMDb rating. But Nick, what is a good IMDb rating? Like, what if you're like Julia Roberts? What do you get?
Let's see.
You're able to tap into all this stuff and not get a pop-up that says, no, you're done?
Yeah, that's what happens to me. 347-201-0533. Last chance.
Oh, she's up like 357.
She's like number 350.
She's in the top 500.
Oh, okay. So I guess that means you and I and Leech are not in the top 500.
It says I'm down 2,031,805 this week.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting stuff.
that's what it says.
Let's see. Let's go over to the. This show is like, I don't know what's going on, but we're not getting a whole lot of action on the comments. We have linked the comments board over at facebook.com/DIFM on WFMU. Perhaps people will check it out in the future. And I can't tell you the future, but I have a good feeling about it. I have a feeling that there a massive war will break out. I don't know if it's going to start as a race war or just like white on white war. But yeah, I think I can see that more easily in the future than I can the comments board lighting up, which is it's troubling. I would say definitely troubling. More troubling than that, we've got to get Nick the Bard's rating up on IMDb.
Let's do it. Let's do this viral shit, you know?
Yeah. I haven't really said anything about the WFMU video other than right here, right now, you know, being around. Hopefully people are sharing that information. It hasn't come up in my suggested titles in the past few days on Netflix, so they clearly don't have my number there over at Netflix Incorporated. Thank you very much. I mean, they're supposed to know me, man. You don't know me, Netflix. I mean, really. Honestly, what do I sit around watching art films all day? Watch any good movies lately, Nick?
I'm going to see Doctor Strange tomorrow.
Doctor Strange. Can you guys tell me what that is? I have no idea.
It's like the magic part of the Marvel Universe stuff.
Okay. Oh! Does it have
It's got Jerry Dorsey playing Doctor Strange.
Jerry Dorsey wasn't he a band leader in the 1940s?
Who
the fuck is Jerry Dorsey? Jerry Dorsey. I'm gonna. Jerry
Slut. No, it's Slut on Walla.
Oh God, you speak. Engelbert Humperdinck is also known as Jerry Dorsey. Did you know that?
I knew that.
All right, tell me who this person is and why people he's using Engelbert Humperdinck's name.
Because Benedict Cumberbatch Patch Kids is playing Doctor Strange. It's a joke on his name.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I get it.
Now
okay.
I had to explain it, so now it's not funny.
Okay, that was not funny. That was not funny because that was not funny. But I have a feeling there's a gaming group somewhere who thinks that's fucking hilarious.
It's also an Eddie Izzard bit.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? Eddie Izzard, I thought I'd like him. I don't. He's just not funny to me. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who doesn't like Eddie Izzard.
Hot take of the night. Hot take of the night. Alert. Alert. Hot take of the night. Go ahead.
Nick and my tastes do come together at some points, but not every point. And I think the same could be said of me and Leech and all around this circle jerk that we got going on here called DIFM.party.
Huh.
Hey, our hour is almost up. What do we got on the glitch counter?
Let me bring the glitch counter up. We're at a solid 4. A solid 4.
Solid 4
single digits.
On the glitch.
It's a fine result for me. We want to get this closer to 0 if possible, but 4. Yeah. I'll take a 4 any day.
I think it's time to completely change the technology, and I really think we should do something different. But I mean the same.
What do you mean?
Something transparent. Wait a minute. Something. Okay, tell me about the word transparent and how it's used. Okay, just hear me out, Nick. You too. All right. When I say it's going to be transparent to the audience, that means that they won't be able to see it. But
like
when
VR?
I say we're trying,
like virtual reality.
Wait a minute. Just let me finish my thought.
Okay.
When I say, okay, I want to update the technology, but have that upgrade be transparent to the audience, like meaning they're not gonna know that anything's different. But then, if you're in a business meeting, or if you're like a presidential candidate and you go, I want to be totally transparent, that means that either A, they don't want to, they're trying to tell you, we're going to give you all the facts, or B, they are going to literally become transparent and we won't be able to see them anymore. So there's 3 different meanings there, potentially.
So in conclusion, Tommy Dorsey?
Jerry and the Pacemakers, I don't know. Nick, it's always a pleasure.
Okay.
Nick!
What?
Nick!
Anything else?
Nick.
Tell us something else. I feel that you have not been given your due.
I have plenty to say.
Who is rubbing their ball bag on the phone? Leech, whatever that is.
It's not
don't.
me. It's definitely
That's your
not me.
lapel.
It's not my ball bag, nor is it my lapel.
All right, what's that sound coming from?
That's my tablet scraping against a reusable bag from Pathmark.
Okay, what are you doing?
I was trying to pop it up!
Nick, you have got to prepare a little bit more. And
I can't hear shit! I don't know what's going on your end. I can't hear anything. It's why we yell so much.
Okay, why
it's
can't
like
you
talking
hear
to a
anything?
deaf guy.
All right, listen. Do you have headphones?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they loud enough for you? Are they?
I don't hear. I hear nothing out of them.
You're clearly hearing me talking to you, so you are hearing something, Nick.
Okay, but I can't hear me.
Listen, let me tell you something, how bad it is, and how much you're complaining. I am wearing headphones right now, and I can't hear myself at all. I can only hear you and Lee. So, you're going to have to put out a couple of dollars, get yourself some decent headphones, and some sort of communication device that is, or make sure you're upgraded and all this stuff, so we have a cleaner connection next time, because next time, we're going to have a whole new technology to deal with this, and it's a whole other hump that we're all going to have to get over. Am I right, Leech?
See you next time.
Okay. Thanks so much for the, whatever that shit is that you do on here, Leech.
Videos.
And,
videos.
Nick, it's always a pleasure. You make the show. And maybe this show will get your IMDb rating up. How about that?
Make sure to monitor that. In the
Make
next
sure
day
to
or
monitor
two.
that.
There's a day delay in that, so don't get too sad if it doesn't go right away.
All right. Sounds
As long as I beat the white guy in the Showtime at the Apollo opening, I'm happy.
All right. Can you believe my doorbell's ringing? It's still Halloween around here.
Get that trick or treat stuff out. Get that candies. Get their candies.
Get